Hi, Susan. Can you tell us about yourself and what you've been doing with ABV Jaipur?
I'm from Idaho in the United States. I'm probably one of the older volunteers that has been here. Um, I'm happy to be back. This is my second visit, and I came thinking that I would just be super flexible this time and do whatever Sushila had in mind for me in the 2 weeks that I was here. So I've been working on English, homework, doing art projects and doing different site visits with Sushila and trying to help her with a proposal for some additional funds.
Can you tell us a bit more about what project you were supporting this time?
Uh, I am at Ashray Care Home. Is this the project you're speaking of?
Yep.
Same as I was last time, and it is a care home for kids that are either AIDS infected or affected by the disease of AIDS in their family. So I am doing what is called child care, I guess, if you had to name it from a list of things that I could be doing. But that encompasses a lot of things at Ashray.
As a returning volunteer, how was your experience this time?
It was good, and it was really a lot of fun to see the kids that I had met before and to see how they've grown and their learning and what their abilities are now compared to what they were when I first met them. So 3 years have passed since I was here before, and they've really grown up.
How would you describe the local support from ABV side in Jaipur? Your accommodation, food, activities?
Very good. Very, very good. As in India, they always put the very, very. Anyway, everything has been wonderful from start to finish. The food is wonderful. The accommodations are great. Um, Uplove and I'm getting upset. I've had so much fun with Hasmeek and her family, and they're like my family here in India. So I'm happy to be here again with them, and I can't say enough good things. They've made me feel safe and welcome and always ready to support me in anything that I want to do. So
Thank you so much. And how was India after COVID as a returning volunteer?
it's changed. I think in some respects, I feel like it's moving faster than it did before. I've seen changes to the neighborhood here. I haven't been out and about in India that much since I've been here, just in the Jaipur neighborhood, and yeah, it seems like they're moving forward, and it feels safe. I don't feel like anyone here has been sick. I don't feel at all concerned to be here after COVID. Um, I think the care home has improved since COVID. I think the cleanliness standards have gone up. I don't know that that's attributable to the COVID, but everything is going in the right direction, I think.
What about challenges? Did you experience any challenges and how did you overcome them?
Hmm. Well, language is always the challenge for me. I tried and failed at learning Hindi. I have a limited vocabulary that comes in somewhat handy, but I find that most people are extra helpful and they'll go to all lengths to help you communicate whatever it is that you need. So if they don't speak English, they certainly can find someone who does, or the internet helps. I think probably my biggest hindrance is the technology. I'm not as good at it as I could be, but that's my fault and not anything to do with India.
um, what was your most favorite memory from this trip?
Mm, so many. Gosh. just, I think just seeing the look on the girls' faces when they recognized me, I think that was the most touching thing. That I know they've seen so many people in 3 years' time, and that they remembered, and we had a good connection, and I feel like that's a connection that I could come back next year and still have. So
That's amazing.
yeah.
And lastly, what would you suggest to other volunteers who are coming?
Um, Well, come with an open heart and an open mind. Don't expect things to work exactly the way they do at home. Make sure that you're always willing to try to work within the system and not try and change the country that you're coming to. There's a way of doing things that people will help you with, and you don't feel like you're butting your head up against a wall when you're trying to do it, say, the American way or wherever else you're from. It's different, but everything is doable here.
Thank you so much, Susan.
You're welcome.